right, so were you ready to dive into this? We're going to tackle a big one today. Weight loss maintenance.
Oh, yeah.
We talk a lot about losing weight, right?
Yeah.
But then people struggle to keep it off. And we're going to look at the 17 best ways to maintain weight loss.
That's a good one.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in there.
And figure out how to make those pounds stick. Gone right. No more yo-yo.
Right. It's not just about, a temporary victory.
Right.
Like, this is a deep dive into understanding how to actually make it
a lifestyle.
A lifestyle change.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people, maybe they get discouraged because they think it's just all about willpower,
Yeah.
Is it all about willpower, or is there something else going on?
Willpower is definitely a factor.
Okay.
But it's definitely not the whole story.
Okay.
And the research actually shows that only about 20% of people who lose weight
Wow.
keep it off long term.
20%. That's kind of discouraging.
It is.
What makes it so hard? Well, a lot of it is a lot of diets set people up for failure from the start.
Okay.
They're so restrictive
Yeah.
and they mess with your metabolism and your hunger hormones.
Right.
It's like you're putting your body into survival mode.
Right.
Like it thinks it's starving, and so it's going to fight back against you.
Okay, so it's more than just like cutting calories.
Right. It's not just about like the number on the scale. It's about how your body's reacting to that number.
Okay.
So when you severely restrict calories, your metabolism slows down to conserve energy.
Okay.
Your body's like, wait a minute.
Hold on, no.
I don't know when I'm going to get food again.
We need to conserve.
Exactly.
We need to save this.
And then there's also the hunger hormones.
Okay.
So when you're on a restrictive diet, you produce more ghrelin,
Okay.
which increases your appetite,
Mm-hmm.
and less leptin, which signals fullness.
So you're like
You're fighting
a losing battle.
Yeah. And your body's like, feed me.
Right.
And your body's also working against you to burn less.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, man, that's a recipe for weight regain.
Yeah.
It sounds like the quick fix mentality really backfires.
Totally it does.
Yeah.
If weight loss isn't part of like a larger lifestyle change, it's probably temporary.
Okay, so restrictive diets are out.
Out the window.
What works? What are some strategies that work long term? I know this article has 17.
17.
I want to hear, what are some of your favorites?
Yeah. Well, there's no magic bullets, but there are definitely things that are more effective.
Okay.
And let's start with one that you might expect: exercise.
I knew it.
How'd it come up?
It's not a weight loss conversation without exercise.
Right.
But how does working out help maintain weight loss?
Okay.
I think people think it's just about burning calories.
Yeah, it's definitely about burning calories.
Yeah.
But it's also more than that.
Okay.
So for starters, when you exercise, you build muscle mass.
Yes.
And muscle burns more calories at rest than fat does.
Okay.
So even when you're just like sitting around,
your body's burning more calories.
If you have more muscle.
If you have more muscle.
So it's like boosting your metabolism.
Exactly.
Just by having muscle.
Exactly.
That's a win-win.
But there's more.
Okay, there's more.
Exercise also helps regulate those hunger hormones we were talking about.
Okay.
It can increase your leptin levels, which signals fullness, and decrease ghrelin, which triggers hunger.
So it's not just about the calories you burn in the workout.
Right.
It's about the long-term impact
Exactly.
on how my body's working.
Yes.
Okay, so how much exercise are we talking?
The article recommends at least 200 minutes of moderate intensity per week.
So that's like 30 minutes a day.
About 30 minutes a day, yeah.
Okay. All right, 30 minutes a day, I can do that.
Yeah.
I got to be honest. I've tried the whole exercise thing, and it hasn't always helped me keep the weight off.
Well, exercise is most effective when it's combined with other healthy habits.
Okay.
You can't outrun a bad diet.
Right.
Let's talk about protein.
Okay, protein.
How does that help?
I've heard it's important. I just don't know why.
Yeah.
Does it help you burn more calories or something?
Well, it does play a role in calorie burning.
Okay.
But it's more about how it makes you feel.
Okay.
Protein is really satiating. It keeps you feeling fuller for longer.
Okay.
And this is because it takes longer to digest than carbs or fat, and it stabilizes your blood sugar levels.
Okay.
So you don't get those energy crashes and cravings that can lead to overeating.
Also, I can eat the same amount of calories, but if it has more protein, I'll feel more satisfied.
Exactly.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
There's even research to back this up.
Okay.
One study found that people who increase their protein intake to 30% of their daily calories ate an average of 441 fewer calories per day without even consciously restricting.
441. That's amazing.
It is?
So it's more like working with your body, not against it.
Right. Working with your hunger cues.
Yeah. Okay. What else can we do to work with those hunger cues.
Well, this next one might be a little controversial.
Okay.
The article recommends regular weigh-ins.
Ooh.
What do you think about that?
The scale can be a frenemy.
It can be.
Yeah.
A lot of people have a love-hate relationship with the scale.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Why is it helpful for weight maintenance?
Well, it's about accountability.
Okay.
And awareness. When you step on the scale regularly, even if it's just once a week,
Okay.
it can help you stay mindful of your habits and catch any small weight fluctuations before they become big problems.
So it's like checking your bank balance.
Exactly, like checking your bank balance.
Yeah.
Keeps you informed so you can make adjustments before you overdraft.
Right. I like that analogy.
Yeah.
But doesn't weighing yourself too often kind of lead to, obsession and anxiety?
It can for some people.
Yeah.
But the key is approaching it with a healthy mindset.
Right.
It's not about fixating on the number. It's about using the number as information.
Yeah, so it's information, not judgment.
Information, not judgment.
Okay.
And there's research that supports this.
Yeah.
People who weigh themselves more frequently tend to be more successful.
Okay. I'm willing to give it a try.
Give it a shot.
All right. But let's be honest, weight loss and maintenance is more than just exercise and a number on a scale.
And absolutely.
It's got to be about the food, right?
Yeah.
Let's dive into the food choices
Okay.
that can really make or break our efforts.
Okay, let's talk about carbohydrates.
Carbs.
What do you think about carbs?
They get a bad rap
They do.
when it comes to weight loss. But I'm sure it's more nuanced than that.
Yeah, it's not about eliminating them. It's about making smart choices.
Yeah.
And understanding the difference between different types of carbs.
Oh, so not all carbs are created equal?
Not all carbs are created equal.
Okay.
The carbs that tend to cause problems are refined carbohydrates.
Okay.
So these are the ones that are processed. Okay.
And stripped of their natural fiber,
Okay.
like white bread,
Yeah.
sugary drinks,
Yeah.
processed snacks.
Those are the usual suspects.
Yeah, those are the
When
ones.
it comes to weight gain.
Yeah, they're the ones that sabotage your weight maintenance.
Right.
Because they're quickly digested
Yeah.
and they lead to those blood sugar spikes and crashes,
Yeah.
which can make you feel hungry and overeat.
Okay.
And they also don't keep you feeling full because they don't have fiber.
Right. So it's not just about the number of carbs, it's about the type.
Exactly.
Right.
Fiber is your friend
Fiber's in,
when it comes to weight maintenance.
refined carbs are out.
Out.
Got it.
All right.
What else do we need to know about healthy food choices for maintenance?
Well, this next one might hit close to home for some listeners.
Okay.
It's the weekend warrior trap.
Oh, I know that one.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're good all week, and then the weekend comes.
Right. You restrict all week,
Yeah.
and then you feel like you deserve to indulge. Yeah. And then you kind of undo all your hard work.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not just the extra calories, it's that you're disrupting the healthy habits you built.
So consistency is key.
Consistency is key. Research shows that people with consistent healthy habits throughout the week are way more likely to keep the weight off.
Okay.
One study even found that those who maintain consistent healthy habits were twice as likely to keep the weight off.
Wow. Twice as likely.
Compared to those who indulged more on the weekends.
I'm convinced consistency it is.
Okay, good.
I want to shift gears for a sec.
Okay.
We've talked about food and exercise.
Yeah.
There's got to be more to it than just those two things, right?
Right. You're absolutely right.
Okay.
Weight management is holistic.
Okay.
It's not just what you eat and how you move.
Right.
It's things like sleep stress and your social support.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's talk about those.
Okay.
Why is sleep so important for maintaining weight loss? I know when I'm tired, I crave all the bad stuff.
You're not alone. There's a physiological reason for that.
Okay.
When you're sleep deprived, your body produces more ghrelin,
Yeah.
the hunger hormone, and less leptin, the satiety hormone.
So you're more hungry and less likely to feel full.
Exactly.
It's like my body's working against me.
Well, in a way it is.
Yeah.
But it's not intentional sabotage.
Well, again.
It's your body trying to get energy.
Right.
Because it's not getting enough rest.
It's like fuel up.
Yeah.
We need energy.
Exactly.
Okay, what about stress? How does that affect weight maintenance?
Well, stress triggers the release of cortisol,
Okay.
which is the stress hormone,
Right.
and that can increase appetite and cravings,
Oh.
particularly for high-calorie, sugary foods.
So stress eating is a real thing.
Stress eating is absolutely a real thing.
Yeah.
It's your physiological response to stress.
Okay.
And unfortunately, the foods we crave when we're stressed
Yeah.
are not doing our waistlines any favors.
Definitely not. So what can we do to manage stress in a way that supports our weight maintenance goals?
There are lots of things.
Okay.
There's exercise,
Okay.
mindfulness practices, like meditation,
Yeah.
spending time in nature,
Okay.
engaging in activities that you enjoy.
So it's like finding what works for you.
Yeah, find what works for you.
Yeah.
And build that into your routine.
Okay, speaking of support,
Yes.
how does that play into this?
Social connections are huge.
Okay.
Having a support system can really make a big difference.
Yeah, because I feel like having people to encourage you, to kind of keep you accountable,
Yeah.
to celebrate your victories with,
Totally.
can be motivating.
It's huge.
Yeah.
And it can also make healthy choices easier and more enjoyable.
Right.
If you're surrounded by people who are making healthy choices,
Yeah.
you're more likely to do the same.
You're more likely, yes. It's like you have a built-in cheering section for your health goals. Right. So we've covered exercise. We've covered protein, mindful eating, importance of sleep, stress management, social support. That's a lot.
That's a lot to take in.
I need a water break.
Speaking of water,
Oh, there's more.
just a little bit more.
All right. Okay. I'm ready.
Did you know that staying hydrated can help with weight maintenance?
Oh, really? Okay. Tell me about that.
So for one, drinking water can make you feel full.
Yeah. That makes sense if your stomach's full of water.
Right.
You're not going to overeat.
Exactly. And there's actually research
Okay.
that shows that people who drink water before meals consumed 13% fewer calories.
Wow. That's significant.
Yeah.
That's huge.
It's such a simple thing.
It's just water.
Yeah.
Easy.
Are there other benefits?
Yeah. Are there other benefits?
Yes. Drinking water can increase your metabolism slightly,
Oh,
meaning you burn more calories.
okay. I'm sold water. It is.
Water is your friend.
What else?
What else is on this list?
Well, the article also mentions lifting weights.
Oh, interesting.
I always think of weightlifting as like for building muscle,
Yeah.
not necessarily maintaining weight loss.
Well, it's both.
Okay.
When you lose weight, you actually lose some muscle mass.
Oh, that's not good.
It's not ideal because
Yeah.
muscle burns more calories at rest than fat.
Okay.
So by lifting weights, you help preserve that muscle mass.
Okay, so we want to keep that muscle.
Yes, you want to keep that muscle.
Keep the calorie burning engine going.
Exactly.
All right.
Aim for at least 2 strength training sessions a week,
Okay.
working all your major muscle groups.
Okay. Got it. Muscle is our friend.
Muscle is our friend.
Okay. What else do we need to know?
Well, this next one might sound kind of tedious to some people,
Okay.
but it can really make a difference. The article suggests tracking your food intake.
Food journaling.
Yeah.
I've heard mixed reviews about that.
Yeah.
Some people love it. Some people hate it.
Yeah. It's not for everybody,
Yeah.
but the research does show that people who track their food
Mm-hmm.
are more successful at maintaining their weight loss.
Why is that?
Well, it brings awareness to your eating habits.
Okay.
It helps you identify patterns,
Mm-hmm.
both good and bad.
So it's not necessarily about restricting what you eat.
Yeah.
It's more about just being mindful.
Being mindful of your choices.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you're holding yourself accountable,
Yeah.
bite by bite.
Yeah, sometimes I don't even realize how much I'm snacking until I actually write it down.
Right.
So speaking of those bites,
Yeah.
what are some of the healthy bites we should be focusing on?
Well, this article emphasizes loading up on vegetables.
Veggies.
Yes.
I think we all know they're good for us.
Yeah.
But how do they specifically help with weight maintenance?
Well, they're low in calories
Okay.
and high in fiber,
Yes.
which, as we talked about,
Yeah.
helps keep you feeling full,
Right.
regulates your appetite,
Mm-hmm.
and they provide lots of essential nutrients
Yeah.
that support your overall health.
So fill up on the veggies.
Yes.
Okay.
More veggies, the better. Well, the article also touches on a concept called mindful eating.
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard of this?
I have.
It's about, slowing down, paying
Mhm.
attention to the flavors,
Right. Really savoring it.
textures, the aromas of your food,
Yeah.
tuning in to your body's signals.
Yeah.
It's like making eating an experience.
Yeah. It's so easy to just like shovel food in.
It is.
Yeah.
Especially when we're busy.
Yeah. Just mindlessly eating.
Mindless eating, we want mindful eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it can really make a difference.
Right.
When you slow down and savor your food,
Mm-hmm.
you're more likely to feel satisfied with less.
Yeah. And maybe you'll enjoy it more too.
And you'll probably enjoy it more.
Right.
Exactly.
I want to circle back
Okay.
to something we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
This idea of consistency.
Yes.
This seems to be like a big theme in weight loss maintenance.
It's huge.
Yeah.
It's not about being perfect.
Right.
It's about making healthy choices, most of the time.
So finding that balance between, enjoying life and sticking to your goals.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, speaking of slip-ups.
Yeah.
I'm curious about cheat days.
Oh, yeah.
Are they a helpful strategy or are they a slippery slope?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And a very common question.
Yeah.
And honestly, there are different schools of thought on this.
Right.
Some people find that planned cheat days help them stay on track psychologically.
Yeah.
Whereas others feel like it leads to overindulgence.
Okay.
And it disrupts their healthy habits.
So it really depends on the person.
It depends on the person.
Yeah.
So if you find that they help you stay motivated and prevent those feelings of deprivation, then go for it.
Yeah.
But if you find that it leads to like overeating and guilt, then maybe it's better to focus on incorporating your favorite food in moderation.
Yeah. Finding what works for you.
Finding what works for you.
All right. What else do we need to cover in this weight maintenance deep dive? All right. So we've covered so much today.
We have.
Everything from the science behind this to practical tips. It's a lot. I feel like I need like a cheat sheet to remember it all.
It is a lot to take in.
Yeah.
But the good news is you don't have to do it all at once.
Right.
Small, sustainable changes over time.
That's reassuring.
That's what makes a difference.
Yeah, because I think sometimes people get so overwhelmed that they give up before they even start.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's important to focus on progress, not perfection.
Right.
You don't have to be perfect 100% of the time to see results.
So embracing those slip-ups is part of it.
It's a normal part of the journey.
Right.
Everybody slips up.
Yeah.
What matters is how you respond.
So getting back on track.
Yeah.
Not letting one slip up.
Exactly.
Derail your whole progress.
Exactly. Weight loss maintenance is a lifelong journey. It's not a short-term goal.
Right. It's about finding a way of eating and living that you enjoy, that feels good, that you can sustain.
Yeah, finding what works for you.
Yeah.
Your body, your lifestyle.
Your lifestyle, it's not one size fits all.
It's not.
This is about creating a lifestyle that you love.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that supports your health goals.
And don't be afraid to ask for help.
Yes.
If you need it.
Support is huge.
Yeah.
Friends, family, a professional. It makes all the difference.
Okay, well, we've covered so much ground.
We have.
Exercise, nutrition, power of protein, sleep, stress, mindful eating, social support.
We did.
Consistency, setbacks, finding what works for you.
Yes.
I feel like I've got a whole new toolkit.
I hope so.
That's the goal.
What's one small change that people can make today?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
To set themselves up for success on their weight loss journey, I would say maybe add an extra serving of vegetables to your dinner tonight.
Okay.
Or swap out that sugary drink for a glass of water.
Simple.
Simple.
Yeah.
Maybe take a walk at lunch.
Easy, right? Small changes lead to big results.
Love it.
Over time.
Yeah. This has been great.
It has.
Thank you so much for sharing all of this with us.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
And to our listeners.
Yes.
You've got this.
You do.
Keep going.
Keep going. You're capable of achieving your goals.
All right. That's it for this deep dive.
See you next time.
We'll see you next time.